Hi, I'm Deja and this is Hope News.
Bujuanin, Miskitoos Sultanom Indigenakas, Gimiwanaabo-Ikwe Indigenakas, Makwan and Dudem, Ogokuma and Dunjaba. My English name is Holly Henning. My Cree name means like morning prayer woman, and my Ojibwe name translates to dancing rainwater woman. I am Bear Clan and I am an enrolled tribal member of Martin Falls First Nation in Ontario, Canada. And I also have paternal ties to Constance Lake Ojibwe First Nation in Ontario, Canada. My full-time job, I am a residential director at Inda Young Center, which means our home in the Anishinaabe-Moan language. Part-time, I am an artist and I am a lead organizer for an all-BIPOC artist collective called City Mischief Murals in the Twin Cities. I have been a muralist for quite some time, so I paint large-scale murals, right? My primary medium when painting like larger scale is spray paint. You know, a lot of time and energy is focused on doing like traditional art. My grandma taught me how to do birch bark biting. I've been doing beadwork for, I can't even count anymore, like how long, and making traditional regalia. And kind of one of my favorite things to do is like not only make it myself, but teach other young women in our community how to make it and teach them the stories and the traditions behind the outfits and those styles of dance and where it came from, and like how we use that in our community for healing or medicine and things like that. I think art is important for everyone because it brings color and healing and helps establish a sense of community for folks, especially when you're thinking about like large-scale murals and public art and like performing arts. It's a way to bring people together and just like bring joy. I hope to accomplish just awareness and to be able to provide some education for folks who might not be familiar with the Indigenous and Native populations. I think it's important for people to recognize that this is occupied land, and this is land that you know, originally belonged to the Dakota, Lakota, and Anishinaabe people, and I just think that there's a lack of education and understanding of what our people went through, and just the greater depiction about our community is usually really seen negatively and through an outside lens, and a lot of people really focus on like the disparities and like the high suicide rates and things like that, but then folks aren't recognizing the historical trauma and the pieces that play into those statistics. And then also people aren't around to hear the success stories or to see like the beauty and the resiliency in our way of life. And a lot of that is close guarded because so many of those things were taken from us, and so we hold them real close to our heart. But I think it's also important to share the beautiful aspects of our community so that people do see that we're still here and that we are resilient.
Over there? Okay, so go for it.
This is Shayana, this is no shirt, no service. You're gonna have to put your olive oil in the pan and then mix it around and then put your tomatoes in the pan.
The three things that you need for garlic bread is some butter, garlic, and some roll. And then you put the garlic bread in the oven until it turns golden brown.
the best thing that happened this week.
The best thing that happened to me this week was going to National Night Out with our interns Sarah and Emily and meeting Mayor Carter at the Hallie Q. Brown Center.
I mean, this is gonna sound terrible, but like my daughter is sick right now, so that's not the best thing that happened, but it means I have an excuse to just like stay home and like snuggle up with her, and that's the best thing that happened. Yeah.
Eating marshmallows.
We did a community mural, and it was just amazing to see like the smiles and like the joy on people's faces.
Right now I am helping my professor Allison Baker build her sculpture at Franconia Sculpture Park.
Yes. Nice. Great.
Thank you for watching Hope News.